Hey everyone, welcome to Rumour Roundup. All the stories contained within this are to be taken with a grain of salt and haven't been officially substantiated, but are things that are being talked about in the world of MotoGP that may be interesting, could turn out to be true, or simply plain wrong. Without further delay, here is Rumour Roundup. One of the biggest developments in recent weeks in the world of MotoGP has been the announcement from Monster Yamaha and Maverick Viñales confirming that Viñales will leave Yamaha at the end of this year, despite having a contract until the end of 2022. Ever since this news was confirmed, there have been a lot of rumours about the domino effect that this development will have on the rider market for 2022. I'm your host, Dylan Shelley, and first up on Rumour Roundup, Morbidelli or Dovizioso to Yamaha in 2022. Initially, it was being suggested that Viñales would move to Aprilia next year as that was the only viable alternative. However, the rumour mill has progressed further since. Steve English, World Superbike commentator and MotoGP reporter, has suggested that Maverick Viñales will instead join Valentino Rossi's Aramco racing team VR46. The reason behind this is that Rossi, who remains the first choice to partner Luca Marini at the team next year, isn't too keen on taking on that particular challenge, as reported here a few days ago. Apart from Rossi, Viñales is the most high-profile rider VR46 can sign. That leaves a vacant seat created at Yamaha. According to outlets like La Gazzetta dello Sport and GP1, the two names in the running are Franco Morbidelli and Andrea Dovizioso. Morbidelli, it must be remembered, was the championship runner-up last year, despite being on a one-year-old bike at the time. The only roadblock in front of him joining the factory Yamaha team is that his current contract is with Petronas and not Yamaha. Supposedly, Yamaha and Petronas are in the middle of discussions with the former, hoping to come to an agreement that will leave the latter free to hire a young rookie like Marco Bezzecchi or World Superbike rider Garrett Gerloff, who impressed in Assen. If this doesn't happen, then Yamaha will be looking to hire Andrea Dovizioso, according to a few outlets like Motorcycle Sports. Dovi is currently on a sabbatical and has allegedly held off from signing a deal with Aprilia for 2022 in the hopes of just such an opportunity opening up. The only factor working against Dovi is his age and the fact that next year he would have been away from active competition for an entire year. Even though there were a few more outlandish claims that Yamaha were considering Moto2 rookie Raul Fernandez, there have been no support for this claim from any noteworthy source, and it seems like he will continue to stay in the KTM structure. Rapid rumours. Valentino Rossi has allegedly decided to retire at the end of this season, and he will reportedly make the announcement confirming this during the summer break. If, however, Rossi can be convinced to ride for the VR46 team, then Ducati will seemingly provide him with full factory support. World Superbike rider Toprak Razgatlioglu, who was also thought to be in contention for the soon-to-be vacant seat at Yamaha, has supposedly stated that he is happy where he is. Defending world champion Joan Mir is allegedly not happy with his current situation at Suzuki, and it is being suggested that he too is looking to pull a similar move to Viñales with regards to his contract. If this turns out to be true, then Yamaha will seemingly have one more option to consider, although the chances of this happening is being considered very remote at the moment. Maverick Viñales' father, Angel Viñales, has suggested that the reason behind his son's split with Yamaha was the fact that the current M1 doesn't suit his riding style at all. Allegedly, Yamaha built the 2021 bike from the ground up to be conducive to Fabio Quartararo's riding style, and Viñales saw no point in continuing with Yamaha. He further reiterated that it isn't about money or how good a team is, but about personal satisfaction, and that is why he is looking for a project where he can be happy. And Jack Miller and Johann Zarco could be swapped around by the factory Ducati team next year, given the fact that Zarco is second in the championship without a win, while Miller is now fifth. Who do you expect to take Maverick Viñales' place at Yamaha in 2022? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.